I think motivation is for people that don't have a meaningful mission. Discipline is for people that are clear on their identity of who they want to become and the mission that they have that is meaningful for them, not only for them, but for those around them. Motivation, I believe, is for people that want only success. But discipline is when you shift your identity based on a meaningful mission. I think that's greatness. They have a meaningful mission that's beyond them. They have something more, and that is an identity that has non-negotiables, where they're able to be disciplined because it's something bigger than that.
Set a time to train at that time. Set a time to go to sleep at that time. Set a time to get up at that time. Don't tell yourself you need to do something and then don't do it. Get up at this time. I didn't get up at that time. Train at this time. I didn't train at that time. Don't eat this. I ate that. Don't drink that. I drank it. And these all just infiltrate my mental strength.
Just little kind of defeats.
Exactly, little defeats instead of wins. And it just culminates into, and you just don't want to be here.
The rewards you get in terms of self-esteem and self-story, what you think of yourself, will be correlated to the size of the commitment you keep when no one is watching. So if you say to yourself, I'm going to do this, when no one is watching, we don't think it's important to keep those commitments. We think lying to ourselves is, there's no sort of punishment for that. I actually think the greatest consequence in life is not keeping commitments to yourself.
The person you have to spend the most time listening to in your life is yourself. Try not to lose their respect.
You make these promises, but each time you break those promises, you think that it's just a small little promise. What's the big deal? I'll start again on Monday. But what you're doing is you're telling your subconscious mind that you're a goddamn loser.
The most important question to ask is, what pain do you want in your life? What are you willing to struggle for? Anything worthwhile is going to require some degree of pain and struggle.
And it's in that struggle that the meaning of life emerges. If you lived your life completely, maybe it would justify itself.
There's a lot of different pains in life. You do not want to be the name of somebody that's forgotten, irrelevant, or left behind. It is the most depressing, difficult places to be. And you and I have a choice to do something about it.
When we act based on how we want to feel now or how we don't want to feel now, that's that short-term stuff that will keep us stuck in the long term. Whereas if you act based on values, you can live a life of meaning. It won't always be comfortable, but it will mean something to you.
You need voluntary adversity, things that you force yourself to do to make yourself stronger. And you need a passion. You need a thing that you do that you love. When you find a thing that you do that you love and you get better at it, I think those things become a vehicle for developing your human potential.
Once you get to a point when being uncomfortable is good for you, like we get so caught up, people get so caught up in doing what they do and they so comfortable. I like being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I like getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, where I'm pressing the limits and the buttons on the people that was before me that didn't want to do it.
Once you master self-discipline, consistency, and self-control, the physical will follow. I'm not in a rush to be skinny. I'm in a rush to be disciplined. I'm not in a rush to stop overeating. I'm in a rush to have self-control with what goes into my mouth. I'm not in a rush to be at the gym every day, and I'm in a rush to be consistent. And that'll trickle down into every aspect of my life.
Drill that down into the tiniest little things that you're doing every single day and try to repeat that with just rigorous, relentless consistency. That is how you move mountains. That's how you build mountains. That's how you change your life.
You're a victim of your own fucking bitch-ass voice that tells you not to do the shit that you know you're supposed to do.
You're not entitled to anything. You don't necessarily deserve anything. All you have control over is how you direct your attention and how you comport yourself. What are the actions that you're taking, how you're responding to the world around you.
And when you get to the point where you're winning every day and it's automatic, guess what happens? Winning becomes not something that you aspire to do. You don't have to aspire to be a winner when you're winning every day automatically. Winning becomes who the fuck you are.
You're a little better today than you were yesterday. You wake up tomorrow, let's be better tomorrow than you were today. And the alternative is $7. The alternative is
struggle. The alternative is not having options, not having a choice.
There's a quote that I've fallen in love with. The magic you are looking for is in the work you're avoiding.